Well, I have COVID questions. I know it's really a controversial subject, but I don't have questions about COVID at all. I think I understand it well because I had it. Fortunately, I didn't get sick. I didn't even know I had it. I developed the antibodies. I'm fortunate. I'm lucky. But here's my question. The governments, governors, mayors, make unilateral decisions to shut certain businesses down and keep certain businesses open. For example, grocery stores and gyms. Do you have the data that shows that there's more exposure in gyms than there is in a grocery store? And if you have it, show it. If you got it, show it. Because right now we're not seeing that. Do you have the data that shows that bars that don't serve food have a higher transmission rate than those that do? Or is it just a theory? If you've got it, show it. If masks are so effective and they save lives, because you see the memes, wear a mask, save a life. If they're that effective, why are we shutting anything down at all? And what's with the one-way lanes in the grocery stores? If you've stopped in front of me and you're reading the label on a can of green beans, do I have to wait like I'm merging on the 101? And after you pick something up and put it back and you aren't wearing gloves and I pick it up, and where are all the sick grocery store workers out there? And if there were a whole bunch of sick grocery store workers, how come the California Retail Clerks Union hasn't shut down the stores? Because I don't think the numbers are there. Why do we have to go home at 8 o'clock at night in some cities? Why is it the cities can have a lot of restrictions, but then they also put the restrictions way out in the small towns out in the middle of nowhere? I still can't understand, with New York having the worst numbers ever, why Governor Cuomo won an Emmy. I also can't understand why, if shutdowns work, why Michigan, New York, and California, that had the strictest shutdowns ever, and Washington State, are now surging. I thought shutdowns worked. How is it that an LA County supervisor can vote to ban outdoor dining and only hours later get away with dining outdoors? Why do we have to stay home? Why are people trying to restrict us to stay home? If you want to stay home, that's fine. Stay home. Don't tell other people they have to stay home. Why is it the kids can't go back to school? The data that's starting to come out now shows that kids are not getting COVID and they're not spreading it. That's the real data from the CDC. Yet we aren't opening our schools back up because we're afraid the teachers are going to get it. Where's the data that shows the transmission from the students to the teachers, and how prevalent is it? And if online learning is so effective, why is it the teachers here in Arizona don't want to have testing? Because they know that they're going to be miserable. Kids aren't learning from home. I can barely hold my attention span on a Zoom call. I can't imagine being a third grader. So I have questions, and I think we need to start questioning what the government is doing to shut us down, because when they shut down a small business, the only remedy they're giving them is a wonderful low interest loan to increase their debt and ruin their cash flow.